Stop doing it. I was a little slow on the pause button. I should, in fact, just bring up the song by itself as opposed to the playlist to stop that from happening. I bet I won't remember in time. It's just kind of the way it is. Anyway, welcome, friends. It's good to see you. Oh, my name is Ramalaya, and I got distracted by cookies. Pardon me, I'm just going to have the top of one of these real quick. Distractible person, as old Ramalaya should. That's one thing about Remy you gotta know. Anyway, here's something you have to know about Hollow Knight Silksong, because of course that is the game that we're playing. I'm gesturing to my laptop as though you can see me in any reasonable way. If you can see me, it's not reasonable, by the way. So, um, hey, Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's do content warnings. Uh, Hollow Knight is a game in which every character is adorable anthropomorphic bugs, but still bugs, and if you have difficulty with bugs, this might not be the stream for you. Uh, it is also a game with violence, swordplay without much difficulty. Sorry, I said difficulty again. Swordplay without much detail or gore, but still violence. I don't find it terribly difficult from moment to moment either, but that's because this is the 36th stream of this game, which means I have played it for at least 90 hours. So that's something. Uh, you just get better is the thing. A little better all the time. You can't get no worse. Uh, there are also needles, syringes rather. Hornet has a thing she can use to inject herself with armor. Uh, she does that by very forcefully pushing a syringe into herself. I will warn specifically for that item if I am about to use it. And hey, a story warning. We're in Act 3 of Silksong, and Act 3 of Silksong takes a fucking turn. So if you are looking at Silksong as a narrative and haven't seen the game previous to this, this is not a good place to jump in. Do what you want, obviously. I'm just letting you know that this will be a whole fucking thing. What else? Right, and because it's Act 3 of Silksong, I've been warning for body horror. Because the Abyss loves its body horror. Let me tell you what I love, because I need to make content warnings for myself also. I like making weird sex jokes, and occasionally I speak frankly about my trauma. That is just kind of who I am as a person. If that's something that is not your vibe, that's okay. If you find that you can roll with that, I hope that you enjoy your time here. Let's get Silksong rolling. Hollow Knight Silksong is launching. Let me hit the button to bring up the live. And have the other side of that sandwich cookie. Remember to move the microphone out of the way so you don't crunch directly into it. Okay. Yep, here comes the dingle dong. Okay, Silksong. So, last time we went through Verdania and sifted through the Green Prince's memories, and that's how I'm going to phrase that. We don't need to think about it very much more than that. And then went on to do the the quest Passing of the Age, where we run around trying to find all the places Mr. Mushroom is hiding. And that went well for a while, and then it got stuck on, let's look at the thing. We got 4 out of 8. Is that what that is? Yes. 4 out of 8 clues ticked off. And then Cage of One Who Raged Against the Silken Lie, and I had no idea where that was, and I was sort of confused by it. So I did go ahead and look it up. And it's kind of a good thing I did, because I'm pretty sure that I've not actually seen the room they want us to go to. I'm pretty sure that I need to go and find something wholly new. Actually, let me double check that. Did I leave that up? No, I surely didn't. I'm just looking at my phone really quick. Okay. So it is in the slab, which is what I thought the word cage was pointing us to. But I apparently just missed where it was. So we're going to go through the bellway, back to the slab, and over to where I think this thing is. But again, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen this room before. I think it's something I just completely missed my first time through the slab. And indeed my second time through the slab, because we just, like, went and searched around in there. So the... Pardon me. The thing that... Oh, I might as well rest here. The thing that I found online, which was on the theme forum, I guess I should say, why not? Said it's at the bottom right of the slab, which I guess means that down that very, very long tunnel at the bottom right of the slab. But I'm almost positive I went over there and got nothing out of it, so let's go again. And see if I just didn't. If I just completely missed whatever it is. No, it's not a cage, that's a balcony. How is a balcony like a cage? How is a raven like a writing desk? What do you call a blind deer? How do you turn a blind deer? Is that anything? That's like nothing. It says bottom right. Is there something I've missed entirely? Is there another, like, bash way I can bash through? Is that why that just sort of terminates the bottom here for no good purpose? Can't go up. And hitting the side walls down this little shaft with the spikes at the bottom of it doesn't do anything, so that's not it. Is there a way to go up that I'm missing? Doesn't really look like it. Hang on. I'm going to, I've never played my needle in for this corpse here that's on the little balcony, so apparently that worked. Forgive my silence and your light were the things that we got. Too weak to return. Forgive my silence. Too weak to return. Your light. I think that's it. Okay, well, apparently that's not it. They mean bottom left. Is it over here somewhere? In this corner. Oh, that looks strange because that's the bellway up there. No. Stop that, snitch bugs. I wish you wouldn't. Yeah, no. Is it over this way? Doesn't appear to be. Oh, hang on. That's definitely a hole in the ceiling there. Can I get up there? Yes. Yes, I can. And it made the noise, which means that I haven't been up here before, so okay, this is probably how I get to where I'm going. That's a pit of spikes. Ooh. Oh, Well. So that's where Mr. Mushroom is, but that actually has taken a back seat to learning what the fuck this thing is. It's clearly a cell. There are a whole bunch of chains attached to it, and anchors in the walls surrounding it, holding the chains in. We can inspect the door, which reads, Penitent, first of the first, guilty of the sin of apostasy. Penance by constriction, absolution denied. Apostasy. Apostasy. Apostasy.
Apostasy.
The abandonment or renunciation of a religious or political belief. Apostasy.
Apostasy.
Okay. I mean, we have to open this, right? That's probably not going to be a terrible idea. We have broken all the anchors on the chains. It has exploded, and we can enter. Oh, this is much bigger than I thought. What the thing that I thought was the cell is in fact just the tunnel leading into the cell. The cell is the entire fucking background. Look at all that filigree. I might not be using the word filigree correctly in this case. Although I think I am. This very thin metal... Oh, here's a Weaver thing. Half spawn of a distant land. Within this cage I have waited. Let my strength be bound to yours. Reclaim the future of our accursed kingdom. This is different than the other ones we've seen. Because it mentions the cage specifically. Oh, huh. Uh-oh. The first sinner, we're having a fight. You're really pretty. You are... I can't tell if you're a weaver or if that's a mask. But they're certainly wearing a very lovely dress. It is a dress that... It's white in a way that brings to mind that very famous picture of Marilyn Monroe. No, we're just gonna have this fight, I guess. Do I have anything on me that's going to be more useful weapon-wise than the curve claw? Probably not. Let's just do it. Press B to bind, except it's not binding, it's releasing the first sinner from their little thing. So the center is definitely using silk and definitely using claws. It uses the silk to summon needles that it throws at us like projectiles. And uses its claws to do the little skittery attacks, like, what the fuck was her name? We fought them above Bellheart. Widow. Ow. Well, I'm glad. That's interesting. So, we're not making a cocoon every time we do that. Every time we lose that fight, we get kicked back out to the entrance of the place. Which I guess implies that what we're fighting is a dream. Which kind of makes me wonder what'll happen if I ask the center if she likes jazz. Hang on. Cursed with silk, the sin and the truth. Two things can be sin. Did you get that heal off or no? It doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Oh, can't pogo on you when you're doing the little scribbly scrabbly attack. Thank you, dice. It didn't help in the long run, but I appreciate it. We're gonna be at this for just a minute. I hear Mr. Mushroom grumbling over near there. But we're definitely gonna do this fucking fight first. Yeah, throwing the curve claw is actually doing a lot of work. Oh, it can even hit you through the scribbly scrabbly attack. That's nice. Yeah, it seems like hitting you when getting hit when I'm doing my binding makes this massive flash happen. Which is interesting to me. It's probably like a silk on silk reaction. All the silk trying to cancel itself out. I managed to parry my way through that entire scribbly scrabbly attack. Please and thank you, I am very good. Oh no, you can also heal. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I enjoy that. In fact, I think I very much don't. But it's okay. I can also hit you while you're healing. And let you see what it's like. This fight is fun. I'm liking it a lot. So, have I really gone through the attacks? Not really. Um, she, I said sort of generally, she uses the silk to use to use large needles strewn about as projectiles. Those projectiles come in two needles that go across the whole screen horizontally, 4 to 6 needles that come in from the top diagonally, and 2 needles that cross themselves in an X pattern. And the rest of her attacks are claw-based scribbly scrobblies that just come right for us. Jump over the triple scrobble. Alright, there is our first dizzy spell. Ow, okay. Fucking okay. Heal while you're doing shit. Because if you dodge the scribbly scrobbly attack, she continues to go all the way across the screen for some time. Which is a great opportunity to heal. Oh, hey, we got there. I think. Nope, she's vanished. She's about to reappear. Yup. Hey, let's see what your third... ooh, okay, you're summoning crests to throw at us. That's great. I'm glad that you're doing that. God, it's just like all of your attacks all at once, suddenly. Okay. That's a fun third phase. I didn't, it's just basically all the regular attacks, and then, she has included a big screen clear attack where she summons little bubbles made of silk that look like the crests that we have. Oof, okay, I need to quit trying to do the thing I did that one time by accident and parry through the scribbly scrubbly. I just need to jump over it. avoid the claw attacks entirely. It's so much easier to hit you while you're doing the silk stuff. What did I just say? What did I just say? Alright, Dizzy spell number 1. Ow. Heal while you're, summoning shit. Ow. No. Okay. Try it again. Hey, this might be the first entirely half of the stream. I don't know if it'll be half. I got to the 3rd phase of it already. It'll probably be fine. I was about to say keep my head on a skewer. That's not the thing. That's not what you should keep your head on. It's sort of antithetical to the point of needing a head. I mean, if you're someone who doesn't need a head, or for whatever reason doesn't necessarily need your head to be attached to your body, maybe keep it on a skewer. If that's easy for you to, find it when you do need it. I'm not here to tell you how to live your incredibly specific life. Was that the second Dizzy spell this go? I think it was. Which means, yep, there it was. Okay, so she disappears and is about to come back for the 3rd thing. She's going to start with a great big screen clearing attack. Which I can still get in hits during, which is nice. Oh, why haven't I been using my thrust attack? I should have been using my thrust attack. I definitely should be using it right now. Okay, well, and if I use it, I should probably hit with it. That would also be nice, rather than whiffing with one of my largest weaponry. Okay. I just stood right there and got telefragged by that needle. It's okay. That was good. That was a really good run. I probably only need a couple more. I'm gonna have another one of these cookies while she's going through her intro. There's the second Dizzy spell. Which means the 3rd one is en route. I might as well heal now. Alright, she disappears and then reappears. Starts with a big screen clear, which I need to remember to stay out of the way of. Just because I know what it is doesn't mean it can't do damage to me. Yep, there's a 3rd Dizzy spell. So we're probably pretty close in the end. Damn it. Okay. Go ahead and heal while I have the opportunity. Slash at me, but that's okay because I just healed. There we go. That's probably the end of the fight, right? Oh, you're gonna ask me to press B to bind, almost certainly. No. No, you just, exploded and then turned into a pillar of light. Oh, okay, this was a test. Apparently, we can now accept the first sinner's power that she is, I guess, giving us freely. Heretic. Defeat first sinner. Is this the Weaver headspace? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, let's just hop our way up then. Oh, nope, that disappeared. Hang on. I forgot that the platforms disappear in the Weaver headspace. Ah, shit. Gonna hoop your way up. It sounds like there's someone else in here. Oh. Yeah, there was a little skittery thing that skittered away. And is continuing to. Alright. Let's try that again. Here we go. No, hang on. Falling just a little bit. It's okay, I can do that better. Alright, so not that way then. Over this to the right. The little skitteries continue to skitter. And I thought maybe if I played my needle in here something would happen. Let's inspect whatever this is. Okay. Well, there's a little skittery thing. It has been hit by a silk. It is growing much larger. Oh, this is what first sinner is. A little bug that has been hit by the silk. She called us daughters, called us divine. She lied. Bound to the silk skill, rune rage. Press right bumper. Weave runes of blazing silk upon enemies. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. Okay. So this has replaced our thrust attack. It's probably going to be that massive screen clear she had, right? Yes, it is. And that looks really cool. I don't know if it's better or worse for us than the thrust attack in most situations, but I don't know. Sometimes you could use a massive fucking screen clear. Can't change it out until I rest at a bench. So I guess I'll do that in a moment. Let's do the thing we came down here to do in the first place, which is speak with Mr. Mushroom. Hello there. At the bottom of a well, you can only look up. The past is hidden from those who look forward. Those echoes may guide you still. Yes, that's true. For the kind-hearted, a weapon can also be a friend. You're so eager to follow in her footsteps, but what are you leaving for those who come next? Oh, excuse me. Following the mathematical property, I suppose that means for the unkind-hearted, a friend can also be a weapon. I'm gonna get my thrust attack back. Oh. Yeah, that might be useful for bosses, maybe. I like the directionality of the thrust attack much more than I like, having it be a massive fucking screen clear. So, yeah, let's very much get that thrust back. And then we can go find the next spot. I looked at the rest of them and I have a pretty good idea, I think. I didn't look them up. This was the only one I looked up. But the other ones seem much more self-explanatory, except that last one. Fell Heart of Frost who soars on high. This is almost certainly where our big pigeon friend was on Mount Fae. Which, fortunately, we're quite close to Mount Fae, being on the other side of the slab, so let's do that. Just need to climb up this way, over to where we fought. Need to climb up this way, thank you, over to where we fought the Needle Mistress. I don't think that's her name, but I've forgotten what her name was. Better than calling her a Needle Woman, which is a Terry Pratchett joke. Because the sex workers in the Discworld universe are called seamstresses, euphemistically. But that means that whenever you actually need to have your clothes let out or taken in professionally, you don't go to a seamstress, you go to a needle woman. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. I can heal generally, it's okay. Is this further up here? Yes, it would be, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay, nope, not that way, I guess. Just hang up here for a moment and let our silk regenerate. That's not something I would have considered a... Oop. Hey, are you, Hey, hey, need you to wake up.
¿Quiere?
Pinstress is her name. I'm glad that you weren't dead. Please go back home. You will freeze to death on this fucking mountain. Don't know if you've heard it, Needlebug, but supposedly there's a gleaming secret hidden at this mountain's core. It's meant to be a marvel, or so my sister's past once told. A giant cavern, all of crystal. If you're hanging around these heights, and time's allowing, maybe you'll get to seeking it. Of course, first you'd have to find the entrance, but you've certainly shown the skills to wriggle up in there, provided you're so inclined. Did we find that space? Maybe? Is that what that thing is? A little further down? Oh, good. You do wake up when I play my needle for you. But we've heard your song already. Okay. I thought maybe it'd be different now that you know... theoretically passed your mantle on to... us. In that you've shown us how to do one attack. Nope. Can't go over that way. Need to go down this way. Slide here. Okay. And float up this way to where our big pigeon friend was. And our big pigeon friend is here, and Mr. Mushroom is speaking with them. I'm glad they're friends. That makes sense, sort of. One can visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your vision? By claw and by voice, history always rises to meet us. Oh, excuse me. So, our big pigeon friend does not speak our language still. But I'm glad that they coo and murmur for us when we play our needling. Hey, you want to take me up to your nest or whatever? I'm just curious. I'm not hitting on you. Honestly, I'm just curious. Let's see if we can't find a big old crystal cave. Which is apparently somewhere around here. It's probably below us if it's anywhere. In the middle of that big, like, empty area. So it wouldn't have been anywhere that we would have had to go for, like, just platforming through getting here purposes, right? Because that would make sense. We'd already have seen it if... We'd have already seen it, and Pinstress wouldn't have had to point it out. Oh, right, she's called Pinstress, and I kept having to not call her the name of the website. I was trying to see if it was maybe down over that way, but it doesn't appear to be. Over these spikes. It's not through there. That's where a bunch of jerks died. That's the way up to the Mask Maker. Let's go check out Mask Maker real quick. We're here. He's got his lacquer. Let's just see if he's, doing okay. Well, that's fine. Double jumps. No, double jumps working. Double jumps doing the job. Until caverns collapse, the master must be made. Okay. If you say so. I agree with you. Everyone helps in their own way. Right, back on this way, which takes us to the area with the ski lift. Is it just that one cavern? There's not this one. Because we went through this one. Right. The hypothermia water still kills us. Shit. Right, so having to do mid-air platforming with our razor dress is not actually helpful that much. Oh, we might die down here. Uh-oh. Nope, there we go. That's fine. So is it up here? Oh, yeah. It's a cave full of crystals. We found a flea child in there earlier. Unless they mean another one, but I'm not seeing where another one would really be. Gonna go ahead and hop off you so I can get some silk back real quick. Oh good, there's a silk battery here too. Yeah, so that's that one in Mount Fay. Where are we going next? Past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness. Oh, let's just be simple and... Oh, nope, nope, nope. No, you fucking don't. Oh, I was about to be really mad if you could shoot me through the floor. Let's summon our fractal puppy and just get taken to the nearest bellway. It took a little longer than usual. They probably had to tunnel through the permafrost. Grand Bellway, and then take the thing to Terminus. Yeah, so is it up here where we fought Grandmother Silk, or is it over there where we fought, what's her damn? Oh, this area is completely blocked off to us now. The area where we fought Grandmother Silk, it's, yeah, locked. It's surrounded by rubble. So, yeah, not here, I guess. Let's go back down to, what, First Shrine? Let's go to First Shrine. This is probably the easiest way to do this. We can check in on Sherma while we're here. Just as long as we're checking on characters I like personally. Hey, everything fucked?
Our great citadel has lost its voice, and now the black threads rise up to tear its shell apart. I fear Holy Farloom is truly dying. But I still have hope, Red Maiden. Though kingdoms may fall, life endures still, and we bugs can build our lands anew. I share your hope, Sherma. Remember, though, that whatever is built next belongs not to the past, but to you. Your instincts are strong. Let it be those that guide you, rather than any reverence towards the kingdom's corpse. Oh, you flatter me so, but it is my fellows who shall guide me, those whose voices sing out still, even in these ruined times. 'Tis now my charge to care for those who stay here, including yourself. If I can aid you in any way, please let me know.
Will do. There's a job over here. Pain, anguish, and misery is the name of the quest, as put here by the Tormented One. In the darkest of shadows, all is made clear. Farloom draws its final breath, and we few remaining must bear its dying pain. Come to the Citadel's stage, and let us suffer together. This has to be Trobio, right? This has to be Trobio getting their emo kid shit out. Which is fine, I've been there. Oh, I hadn't spoken to Worried Pilgrim before. Sister, you seen him out there? A new champion, that golden knight stalking the Citadel's crumbling halls. Tall, righteous bug, not much for conversing. Still, I'd be long dead if not for their appearance. I am the only one. Others have spoken of the knight's timely deeds and rare bravery. We're desperate for any protection we can get, and that gleaming champion's been offering their aid almost as much as yourself. Yeah, good. I like Sentinel. I know I said it the first time we really started encountering Sentinel, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm all in for someone who was told to protect the Citadel, went to sleep for hundreds of years or whatever, came back, looked around at what the Citadel had become, and correctly identified the problem. Can we get up there? Huh. Hang on. Past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness. Do I need to go up over this way? Up through this shit? No, I can't jump up there. And there's not bugs alive down here for me to pogo off of in order to get up there. Oh, no, wait, what am I thinking? I'm being silly. I'd forgotten that I was an elevator. Oh no, this isn't the way I meant to go. Although it's the way I went. Yeah, this goes down into Cogward Core. I fucked that up. That's fine. Yeah, I need to go the other way. Is it here? Directly above us? No, it's a little ways over this way, I think. Oh, okay, well, not there. Is it over here? Yes, yes it is. Okay. Now we're gonna go back up the way we came a little earlier after we defeated Grandmother Silk and the world went to hell. Everything is still wildly wrecked, but that's okay, because this time we're not gravely injured. We can just slowly and carefully, but without too much difficulty, climb our way back up. Everything's still unbelievably wrecked, but, you know, it is just like that. That's not it. No, it's over this way. Is it like directly above us here? Yes, okay. So we would have needed the ultra jump in order to be able to get up here in the first place. And this is where we fought, this is where we fought Lace. And where we woke up after she died. But we're gonna go up even further. Because we can now. Because again, super jump. Why would we not? And is this the room where we fought Grandmother Silk? It certainly got a bunch of the spiked platforms in it. But it is incredibly wrecked. I'll pop over that. Oh, no, it was off just a little bit. Go up a little further. Huh. Right. Okay. So this is the bridge where we fought Grandmother Silk. And if you'll remember, you could be forgiven for not, the cutscene in which we pulled Grandmother Silk into the abyss, ended with Lace cutting off her arm so that she couldn't, so that Grandmother Silk could not pull her way back out. So the arm is still here. And we can claim it. Oh no, did I just do the thing that... Is this going to give us an ending? Or... No. Bound the silk skill Pale Nails, which was fun to say. Press right bumper, spin lethal talons from thread that seeks out enemies. Skills me equipped in the crest menu, but we're going to automatically equip it to you so that you have no opportunity but to use it and sort of see how you like it. Makes sense. Oh. Bind all silk skills, so that was the last one we needed, I guess. Neat. Terrifying. So... Yeah, absolutely, that's the case. So, it said past Cradle's Peak, which sort of made me think we should go up further, and I bet we can. No, don't tell me I can't get up there. Look at how flat that side is. I can absolutely break that. Oh, no, don't go along. Go up, please. There it is. Now we enter this little side area, which is completely new to us. Everything's covered in light strands of silk. But mostly it's just another cave area with green spiky bits in it. Full of those tiny little bugs that do the yada-da-da-da attacks. Oh, no you don't. Please and thank you. Okay, I can do that better. We are platforming our way up. I'm absolutely hitting this jump button, and sometimes... Sometimes the controller is not believing that I am hitting the jump button. Which is a shame. I wish we could come to a fucking agreement. We can rest right here. So that's nice. That makes me a little nervous about what's going to happen in this room. Okay, so here's what's going to happen in that room, is we're going to actually just exit that room and take off that our razor dress tool, because that is going to make this platforming a lot harder. What do I want to put on instead? Magma Bell or Claw Mirror? Let's go Claw Mirror. Ooh, this is going to be a fun little platforming challenge, isn't it? Is this going to be where our path of pain is? Probably not, right? Ow. It wants me to make this jump without making this jump. It wants me to jump up off of a wall. Off of a wall that's on the right side of the screen over to the wall on the left side of the screen, but the wall is on the opposite side of the, like, structure that it's on. I don't quite know how to do that. Like, presumably I should be using my, there we go, the harpoon. That's what does it. Ow. Alright. I did make it. I just need to do that again, but better. Just gonna heal real quick. Because I've lost a lot of health on those spikes. There we go. Oh, there's all new things here to be killed by. There's new types of worms. You have a bestiary entry? You sure do. I need to defeat 21 of you in order to complete my notes. Oh, I'm still on the damn, well, that's a shame. As a matter of fact, because this is probably the only place these enemies exist in order for me to kill them, I'm going to just float back down, go back to that bench, and take off the floating kunai we just got, and instead put our thrust attack back on. I love that game. I don't know if you're capable of saying that. I sort of hope you're not. Okay. Now, did that actually kill one of them? No, not the void tendrils. There we go. Garpid. Defeat 4 more. Wasn't it at like 21 a second ago? Am I getting a bunch of them in one go? Oh, every single one of those attacks counts as one. Oh, okay, then I didn't need to do the thing I just did, but I did it anyway, and I'm glad I did it. Garpid! A common enough bug, though not to be underestimated. The acuteness of their other senses more than makes up for their lack of vision. Ow. Nope, I can't use my jump before I get over there. What did I just say? Can't use my jump before I get over there. There we go. That's much better. Just do that a little bit better. God, this platforming is tight. Okay. So it's not Path of Pain, it turns out, it's Path of Precision, and I think I might like that less. Ow. Dunked myself into a wall. Ow, okay. Oh, the Garvid, or whatever the fuck they're called, are summoned by sound. That's interesting. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, right, I have a midair dash, too, that I'm not using, like, at all. I'm just gonna lure out a bunch of these Garvids to hit for free silk. And get all my healing back. Oh, that's probably why they're like this, huh? In the same way that, like, Wormways is full of the Wormways worms that are undying, so you can just smack them and get silk back in between all of the not terrible platforming, the very tight spike-filled platforming. Yep, that's sort of on me. Alright, let's be a little more judicious with our healing. Okay, we're basically immediately back to where we were, but now we have full silk. It is okay, everything is okay. Well, it's still okay, even if I miss that jump. Everything will continue to be okay. Ow. I'm gonna try that again. I absolutely was not gonna make that jump. Felt it in the bones. Hey, out there. Listen to your bones. Your bones know what's up. People tell you listen to your heart, and, like, please don't get me wrong. Your heart's good, and you should listen to it. But if your heart breaks, as much as it sucks, it can heal. If your bones break too hard, then you don't get new ones real easy. And so they are a lot more inclined to tell you the things that won't get them broken. Oh, you're cool. You're like a flying crab. Okay. Yep. You are a platforming element. You have a hard shell on top, so I can just pogo off you forever, which is good, because you are a moving horizontal platform. Or a horizontally moving platform. You're also horizontally oriented. Not that I should assume your orientation. I'm sorry, that's on me. That was fun. That was less fun. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. I get it. Alright. Better that time. I have to remember to conserve my jumps. Because they're the thing I'm actually using to... Oh, fuck. Actually using to orient myself. And make it onto these platforms. These vertical platforms. You might call them walls. Other people, uncautious people, might call them walls. I say vertical platforms. Can I just hit you from underneath? I'm sure I can. And I bet I have to, if I want to get your bestiary entry, which I do. I don't know if the bestiary is necessary for 100% completion. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because, might as well. I do wish to, have run into spikes and died. That's unfortunate. I can get all that back. It's okay. Alright, so now that I know what I'm doing and roughly how to do it, this is going to go a lot faster. Let's stay and smack up those worms real quick to get all my silk back. Like the prodigy. Smack my worm up. I guess Boulder Eyes has snapped my picture, I think. Which is probably a good change, honestly. Alright, we're back up to second flight, over here to about to where we were. Just gonna go ahead and again take the opportunity to peel off the back of these worms. Go up just a little bit farther, and yep, there's our cocoon, which rhymes with doom. How many more of those do I have to take out before I have the bestiary full? That's a good question. Not one I immediately know the answer to. Oh, only one more. That's very doable. Not if I use the wrong move and fall into spikes like that. But, you know, generally. I generally believe that I'm capable of doing this. Could you come over here, please? Yes, thank you. I'm, There we are. I'm conducting a survey. Do you prefer your underbelly or overbelly? Some might say back. I say overbelly. Hit with a sword. Overbelly, probably, because that's the one that you survive. Underbelly is a little more problematic. Not that I'm here to tell you what to be into, obviously. I'm sitting here trying to talk myself out of talking about a commercial I keep saying. If you were wondering why I'm silent. It's not just that I'm zeroing in on the platforming, although I'm trying to. Okay, I think we've made it. Oh, yes, we have. Here's where Mr. Mushroom is, but we can go up further, so let's speak to Mr. Mushroom first. Hey, Harold? Harold Mushroom? Do they realize it would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. Oh, worm child. No surprise it's you who meets me here. Oh, you finally acknowledged, Hornet, have you? Following me, are you? Or calling me? It is true I would not have sought the lands below if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breadth, what singular sights I beheld! Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all, though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories.
That's fine.
I can't allow that outcome, Harold. I act now to save that place, both for myself and for those bugs still alive within. As one who has seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain?
Me? Certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide good answer. I've no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey, the now. For myself, that is the purpose, and as far as my sights can see, if any other could come to understand that state, Wormchild, I suspect it may be you, though maybe not yet. Not this present. Maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me so again. Alas, from these quaking caves, it is past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, the one that leads to your door, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path. And rocket away. Passing of the age, wish granted. Can I, No. It's a little too high up for me to use my, thing, apparently. Oh, no. This just leads all the way out here. We're on top of the world, looking down on creation, and hitting apart these cockroaches, apparently. What's around?
Yanara.
Out there lies endless waste. Yes. This is the when we tried to leave through blasted steps. Is there anything else out here? It kind of looks like there were houses out here at one point. That's kind of a house shape in the background. There's a little cave over there we can inspect, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to check out as much of the outside as there is. Nameless Town. There's some silk here which presumes we can play our needle, yes. Now only the wind, the weaving ones beckon, sweet promises whispered, friends seduced. Now only the wind, from depths below, the weaving ones beckon. Oop. And we can take a surface memento. This memento can be displayed in a home. Alright, so let's take that back to our home, I suppose. What the hell was that? Skrill. The surface dweller is free of silk. Its nature remains its own. No, that's Hornet's voice. The monarch's influence must have only stretched below it. A small tunnel leading downward. Descend to Farloom? Yes. Presumably this is how we get back without having to, you know, go through all of that platforming in reverse. Well, I mean... Sure. There's a bench right there.
that leads back out to all the platforming. Yeah. So let's drop it this way, which we go down, and that drops us, well, onto spikes. Hang on, a little bit further down before we get back to Grandmother Silk's arena. There's no map up here, by the way. I guess we knew that because we'd already gotten the achievement for completing the map of Farloom. It's just a little fun to me that there are places that are always going to be off the map. Okay, and we've dropped back into the cradle. We need to go a little further down. And once we get back to ground, now that we've followed Mr. Mushroom to his exit, and found a lot of like new and honestly cool and interesting things. Let's take a stop at the first shrine, I guess, and then I'll go on break. Shouldn't take very long, presuming that I don't just completely fuck up what I'm doing here and grind against the gears, or smack against the fan, or be pummeled by the jets. I don't watch football. Are the Jets still a football team? They're New York, I think. I'll take my answer off air. I guess it's true that there was like absolutely no void mass above there in the little platforms. Like the bugs we were bouncing off of didn't have weren't invoided either. Oh, I chose the wrong thing. That's okay. Because we're about to get out to first shrine and I can change it out again here. But what do I want? The thing. Yeah, not Silk Spear. Sharp Dart? Is that the one we're using? Yes, it is, I think. Let me try it just to make sure. Yes, it is. That's our thrust attack. So, it's a little earlier than usual, but I'm going to go to the break. Before I go to the break, I wish to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Ukrainian, Sudanese, and Congolese lives matter, that there are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers on this earth. Shit, I'll do it over the weekend. We have a lot of art to do over the weekend, actually. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct to mutual aid as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us a little taller. So on the break, I'm going to go to my social media and gonna go to the mutual aid hashtag and boost what needs I can there. I suggest you take a look at mutual aid opportunities that exist in places where you operate, both online and in meat space. because the only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. If you are looking for, I suggest finding local ones as well, but if you're looking for two larger mutual aid initiatives to hand resources to, we suggest the Bail Fund Network, which helps keep protesters out of jail because it is getting more and more dangerous to protest and more illegal to protest as the government becomes more and more needing of change. It's weird how that works. It's almost like there's a pattern being followed. And the Black Trans Travel Fund, the Oka Project too, which gets food into the hands of underprivileged communities, and the Black Trans Travel Fund, which gets Black, trans, and non-binary people out of dangerous situations. In the meantime, maybe do a stretch, or have some water, or uh, have a snack, do whatever self-care is useful to you. And I'll catch you back here in just a little bit. Hope you'll join me then. Oh, chill out. Oh, happy to see me, are you? That's fine. Not everyone's a fan. Uh, I don't know if we talked about it last week. I think I might not have. Or if we did, we're about to repeat ourselves, and I'm sorry. But not very sorry. We found this place, we searched on the internet websites, and found a place that does vegan wings, which is to say, battered, deep fried, and sauced mushrooms. And they're fantastic. And it was basically the last piece on our bingo card of like, we need comfort food, but also still want it to be vegetarian. And that kicks. We are sort of wondering if it's something we're capable of making at home, because we're not really sure what kind of mushroom it is. We could look it up, but if it's something that we can like buy, or even if we can't, we could probably do replacements of some variety. But like just getting a deep fryer and then buying like wing sauces of our own to toss them in. Anyway, what I'm saying is our dinner was pretty good. I hope that you, wherever you are also having an excellent time. Let's get a move on. So we're going to go back to the stage. Don't think I forgot about it. We're going to go back to the stage. Going up's easier than going through that duct way with the fans and the jets in it. Just going to hop over you. Not going to bother with it, Lou. We're going to go to the stage, and we're going to see whether or not it is Trobio kind of having a very dramatic time. Down here? No. Further on, and then down. We've got a lot of the void masses. I guess we almost certainly haven't got them all, because I've definitely not gone into every single room there is in Silksong. Apparently there are rooms that I just haven't found in Silksong yet. That remains true, because I still don't know how we're supposed to get back around to where that angry thing was in Barfields. Further down? Oh no, I should have gone way too far. Which is not an unfamiliar feeling. That's fine, we just need to go back over to the right. That's okay. You go down here and over. Oh, hi, Sentinel. I was just thinking about you. How you doing? Alright, thanks for leaving me that one. I understand you could get this whole thing done yourself. I appreciate you taking the time and letting me get one off. Yeah, there's a new mural. There's a new mural in Tropio painted that they dyed their fur purple. All right then. You, might or mourner, fell fated, chosen, left till last. Relent, submit, the fatal blow was struck, fair Farloom wails its end. We, woe befallen, few remained. Let us join here at last and show our fires fierce. Is this the voice I gave Trobio the first time? I don't remember, but that's okay, you don't either. Together to share our kingdom's pain, feel it scorch our shells, and know it's clear, and know clear its suffering, its sorrow. Fog machine. Trapdoor. Tormented Trobio. So, yes. Oh, you do glitter bombs now. That's good. I'm glad for you. You're branching out. Alright, let's try that again. Is there a closer bench I can go to? Yeah, going to the one in the Bellway would be a lot closer. As a matter of fact, let's just take the elevator to the Bellway and do it from there. No, not coral chambers. Hang on. Try that again. Go to the Grand Bellway. Yeah, oh, wait, I forgot the rest of the bench. It's the whole reason I came down this way in the first place. Hang on. Hi, puppy. There we go. We have sat at the bench, so we will respawn at this bench much, much closer. Hop over Elliot there, get into the stage. Get our cocoon back, wait for Trobio to do their dramatic rising. Hang on, let me play you in. You do have dialogue if I play my needle in for you, but I'm not entirely convinced that's a good idea. I gotta remember that your little whirlwinds do glittery damage now. Oop. You're gonna hop out directly under me in this economy? I mean, I guess that's why you're sleeping in the office. Alright, I did lose. So Trobio has a lot of the same attacks from their original boss fight, but just to recount them. Trobio dives under the stage, and sort of does the Bugs Bunny thing and comes out through a trapdoor, or throws out a bunch of glitter bombs from the trapdoor. They are now turning into a little whirlwind that spins around and is rather impenetrable. I guess I can pogo off the top of their head. Uh, they also send out two whirlwinds from the side of them, and like they used to, but those whirlwinds now leave little glitter trails that explode after a little while. I think that's it. Again, I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of live description of the attacks as I'm facing them, because the boss battles are starting to get pretty difficult, and I do need to zero in on the combat a little bit. Oh no, your spinning whirlwinds come after you do your own whirlwind attack. Oop. You also have a massive screen clear. That's good. You know, all the great bosses, Trobio, have a massive screen clear. I'm glad that you have understood this. I'm glad you're taking the old methods into consideration as you apply the new wonders of your craft. I did die. I did die while I was giving Trobio their roses, but that's fine. I should probably wait to give them the roses until after the performance, right? That's usual. Alright, Elliot, come on down here. Just wait for you to slowly come up your trapdoor. It's literally a Deus Ex Machina. It's a term that has a meaning. It's the machine that used to cause the gods to be either lowered or raised onto the stage in Grecian theater when the gods were to interact with the mortal realm in plays. And usually when they did that, it was to bring some incredibly out-of-pocket thing that fixed whatever the problem of the play was. Which is where we get the term as a completely unrelated thing that fixes the problem. There's a really good game called Deus Ex Machina, and it's not the one you're thinking of, although I do like that game also. By a designer and musician called Mel Croucher. It came out in the 70s, but there was a updated version of it in like the very late 90s, I think. It might have been the early 2000s. That thing we say sometimes. Have we ever said it on stream? I don't know if we have. Comes from that. That use your power to be more gentle, use your strength to show more care. Comes from that. It's sort of a rhythm game. But not like, it's not a rhythm game like Rhythm Heaven is a rhythm game. I can't quite describe it for you. But it is all available on YouTube. You could go have a look at it if you wanted. Or I think it's just on Steam. Certainly the second one, Deus Ex Machina 2, the remake. Or reimagining maybe, because it's not quite the same thing. Is on Steam. Why haven't I been using my thrust attack? Ow. Okay. So part of the reason I haven't been using my thrust attack is because I need to conserve myself for healing. It turns out. But there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do both. I just need to be judicious about which. Second time I've said judicious, I think. That's fine. There's only so many words in the English language. Oh, I have my curve claw still, too. Which isn't going to do a lot of good against Trobio specifically, because Trobio's very fast and quite small. Which are the two things that the curve claw is not the best at being used to hit. I wonder how Trobio feels about being hit by the claw mirror that I stole from him. The claw mirror that I stole from them. Probably not positive. I mean, that I'm hitting them. I can't imagine that, I can't imagine they would feel that positive about getting hit by anything. Let's try to change out the curve claw then. For what? I wonder. Throwing ring? The silk shots? The cogfly? Are the pale nails better for this than the sharp darts? I think let's try that, and then also let's change out the curve claw for... Oh, it is called Pimpilio. I was really close. It's not Pimpinello, but I had it pretty close, honestly. Let's not use that, though. Let's change it out for the file? Yeah, let's change it out for the plasmium file. So this is going to be the needle. I'm sorry, the syringe. I have to specify that it's a syringe and not a needle, because the thing that Hornet uses to attack is also called a needle. And not a sword, because they're small, they're bugs. This is a needle, like you use to sew with, which is why her using silk is a thematic thing. Just readjust myself in my chair while I wait for Trobio to finish his dramatic entrance. I didn't mean to use the syringe. Apologies. I like that I can boof your glitter bombs away, so that I don't have to worry about them that much. Okay, I just need one more hit on you real quick so that I can do the heal. There we go. Are you responding with the explosions every time I do my healing? Is that what causes the screen clear to happen? Ow. I just ran face first into that. Right, let's try it again. I don't think the darts are actually doing the, I don't think the pale nails are doing it. Because the pale nails summon, I don't think I mentioned, described it properly. It summons 3 knives in the air that then slightly home in on the target and pierce them as knives do. But I think Trobio's moving a little too fast for the pale nails to really zero in on them. I think the intentionality and directionality of Sharp Dart is going to be more useful. Oh, apparently I can't be right next to you just after you do your entrance because you start with a bang. All right, well. Right, I have to remember that you push out your whirlwinds at the end of your big whirlwind attack. So you do the big whirlwind, and then after you reach the end of the whirlwind, you send out 2 smaller whirlwinds to the side, and I keep getting hit by those because I keep trying to rush in on you immediately after you're done your whirlwind attack, and that's not how that's meant to go. That's in fact the exact thing that your attack, having that second phase to it, is trying to stop me doing. I can probably come at you from the top, though. So let's try that. Yep, coming in from the top works just fine. Okay. Ow, okay. Okay. So the attack that's hitting me most consistently is the one where Trobia throws out the 3 glitter bombs that fire off in the cardinal directions. Or I guess not the cardinal directions. They fire out 4 lines in a either plus or cross, depending on which, or not cross, because that's general term. A plus is also a cross. A plus or an X shape, depending on which way they land. And with 3 of those going off at once, it's a little difficult for me to parse those orientations that quickly. I also think I haven't hit with even one of these fucking dart attacks. Okay, that went well. That was a nice dodge, and series of dodges. This is a dodge and a series of dodges. A great cowardice is venerated here. Alright, there's your first dizzy spell. And then I just, like, stood there and let you whirlwind into me twice. I should have healed instead of hitting you through your dizzy spell. I really sort of needed those faces back. It's okay. I'll know better next time. I should have said, and I think I did a little bit, but I should be slightly clearer. I took the syringe, and because it's going to be in the middle of the fight, I'm not going to have time to do the, like, 3, 2, 1 countdown I normally do for the syringe. I will try to mention that I'm going to use it, so you'll have a little time to look away if that bothers you, but it's gonna be fast, and I apologize, but there's only so much I can do. In fact, I'm going to use it a couple times while I wait for Trovio to come up, so here we go. That's the wrong button combination. There's your big old screen clear. We've been watching a lot of The Muppet Show the last couple days. And that's probably part of why this fight feels like it has Muppet Show energy, is because it's just a thing that's fresh in our heads. But on the other hand, Trobio's pretty Mupp-esque. I just stood right in the middle of that, huh? Yep. That's fine. Alright, so this time I'm going to, before Trobio comes up, actually I guess even before I get into the arena, so I will be able to do the 3, 2, 1 countdown, I'm just going to use, like, the syringe on myself 2 or 3 times. So here that comes in 3 and 2 and 1. Alright, and we're done. That'll start us with just a little bit more health, which will hopefully give us a buffer for when I inevitably run directly into the path of a giant glitter bomb. So the, not problem, I shouldn't frame it as a problem, but the difficulty I am having with the glitter bomb situation is that it has the same wind up as Trobio, just like going down in into his under the stage like Bugs Bunny tunnels. Which, him coming out of there is a great opportunity to get in a couple of free hits. But if I don't stand back and watch what Trobio's actually doing, I run the risk of running directly into, like, 3 bombs right in the face. Gonna heal. Okay, there's your second dizzy spell. You're gonna heal while you're down there doing your big flash pot attack. I need to actually watch while I'm doing that so that I don't just get smacked by the flash pots. Damn. Okay. Okay. That went really well. This might end up being the rest of the stream, but I might get it this time also, so who knows. I'm just gonna wait for Elliot to come down here so I can take you apart for Silk. Thank you. Now we're gonna go back, and... I'm actually going to do just a little bit more prep work before I jump into this next fight, and part of that prep work is going to be having some water. Delicious and life-giving. And I'm also going to use a Hornet Syringe, so 3 and 2 and 1. There we go. Here you come. There you are. You are there. Ow. Really thought that I was going to get in underneath that glitter explosion, but it turned out no. Alright, there's your first dizzy spell. That's the worst. When you leap out of the way of one attack just a little bit too far and find yourself directly in the path of the second attack. Classic pincer maneuver. Damn. Fuck. Okay. Back up and back to the syringe. So 3 and 2 and 1. Nope, wrong way. There we go. It's time to play the music. It's time for smoke machines. It's time to fight Treville and the Citadel's machines. It's time to throw our glitter. It's time to light the stage. It's time to talk Treville down from his existential rage. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have gotten away with that heal, but it doesn't matter because I got hit twice right after it. Next time I have the opportunity, I'm probably going to hit the... Yep, heal. There we go. Alright, that went well. And then I got an explosion right there at the end, but that's okay. Hi, Trobio. No, go ahead, take your death scene as you sink back in through the trapdoor. Happy for you. So be it, impudent louse. Deny our kingdom's agony. Refuse its touch upon your fickle shell. Carve your hapless path. Stalk and strike and fight, but know your foe is fate herself, and she has risen raging. Congratulations, you have granted the wish of pain, anguish, and misery. How do you feel about this decision? Oh! A token of your affection. Oh, the dark mirror. Ooh, claw mirrors both. Twin theatrical tools of a vainglorious bug. When binding, emits a searing blast that damages surrounding enemies. Okay. So does it just do a bigger explosion, or does it do 2 explosions? Or a secret third thing? let's try it and see.
Ren.
Nah, it just looks bigger. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Do I want to call myself an explosion size queen? I certainly have. So I better. What the fuck do we want to do? What's next? There's... Do we want to go back to... Enclave real quick? Like, the answer is yes, but... Like, how much do we want to go back to Enclave? I don't know if there's... It's just that I don't know if there's anything there that's going to be, like, useful, right? I don't know if another job is going to appear on that job board this late in the game, but I was surprised by this one. So, you know, maybe there is. If not, we'll head back down to Bellheart and check there. There's not a job board at Bone Bottom anymore, because Bone Bottom's just sort of gone now. Yeah, so let's go to Bellheart and, pardon me, check if there's anything there, and if there's not, we'll be right next to Shellwood, so we'll be near to one of the other parts, so we can continue on that quest line. Head ourselves to the Grand Bellway. My throat feels pretty ragged. I don't think I've been doing that many bad voices. Trobia was a bit of a surprise, and I admit to giving that my whole ass. Oh right, we can also put our surface memento up in the up in our home. Yep. Might as well just sit here for a moment. The craws apparently have brought us something in our birdhouse. That's like a not small amount of rosary. So that's good. Let's talk to Tip and Pill real quick. I don't think they're going to have anything new for us. Yeah, Fleetopia and Survivor Camp supplies, so we're not going to do those right now. Do you have anything of interest, Frey? Just shard bundles and rosary necklaces. There's not a job at the job board. So, let's continue into Shellwood and go try to find the heart that's over there. I like narratively. I haven't really talked about it because I've kind of been stewing with it. But I like narratively and thematically that the answer to how do we finally, after everything, put the grandmother Silk to fucking bed is by reconciling all of the is by reconciling with all of the other cultures that the Citadel exploited and then exploded in its acquisition of Farland, which is what the hearts are representing, right? Where we saw it with Verdania and with the Coral Tower. This is what was here before the Silk, before the Dark Times, before the Empire. But like literally, actually. There's a bridge up there. Can I get to it? Probably. I'm just gonna have to go run this way. Nope, so not up this way. Where do we go? That's going to let us up over to where that map marker is. Is it here? Well, I'll never know if I do it like that. Nope, that's the ceiling. Probably not this way. It's probably a little further to the right? That place that's like very, very much the top of this area. I was about to say I'm the top of my area, which is true when I'm topping, but that's not all the time. Yeah, here we go. That's a new area. And we can't hop up it, so we have to use our super jump in order to get up here. Yeah, this is almost certainly the way to go. So let's go this way. There's all these fucking stick bugs down here. And leaf bugs. They're different leaf bugs than the cute, fun kind we found in Verdania. These are, I almost called her Sister Spriggan. That's not what she's called, although it's a fun thing. Sister Splinter? Oh, no, we have gone this way. Oh, well, shit. Look, you can yell at me all you want. It'll go a lot easier if you just tell me which way to go. Probably there? Can I get up this way? No, it sort of looks like I can, but it doesn't want me to. So it doesn't look like there wasn't an obvious way up over there. So I guess we're just gonna keep going to the right and keep just like smacking the ceiling as hard as we can. Oh, hang on. Well, there's a way up here, and certainly this isn't the way that leads to wherever we're supposed to be going. But there's a dead bug up here, and a shard bundle. The dead bug does not enjoy my jazz. Can I get there through the bellway? Not the bellway. That depends on the size of the bell. I wonder how much Big Ben weighs. Doesn't really look like this is where I'm gonna find my solution. This goes down where we fought, Widow, yeah. Yeah, and this just takes us back to Bellheart. I'll tell you what, it's 10:54. So let's just call the stream here rather than just sort of bumblefuck around for the next 6 minutes. Or actually, no, that's fine. I was gonna say, hey, maybe let's learn how big Big Ben is. Which, yeah, why not? Let's just do that real quick. Hang on. How do I do that? First of all, bring up this. And then look at the really distressing news that Firefox chooses to show me just by bringing up the thing, because I can't figure out how to get rid of the auto-populated news shit. Not all of it's distressing, but it's the times we live in. A lot of it's distressing. How big is Big Ben? No, I don't mean the fucking tower. I mean the bell. Because Big Ben isn't the name of the... No, Big Ben isn't the name of the tower. The tower is called Elizabeth Tower. Okay. I found Wikipedia, so let's just fucking look it up. Big Ben is the nickname for the Great Bell of the Clock of Westminster, and by extension, the Clock Tower. There's its height in meters. No, that's the height of the clock tower. I don't want the height of the clock tower. I want the Great Bell. The original bell was a 16-ton or a 16.3 tonne hour bell. Cast on the 6th of August. Since the tower is not yet finished, the bell, right, but how big is the current one? This new bell. The bell was recast in 1858. Has it been replaced since? Apparently not. 13.5 tons. That is a shit ton of a bell. It was the largest bell in the British Isles until Great Paul, a 16.75 ton bell currently hung in St. Paul's Cathedral, was cast in 1881. $13 tons is so many goddamn tons. That's what, 26,000 pounds? More than 27 because it's 13 and a half. Do I want to look up how? No, I'll leave that as an exercise for the viewer. Um, hmm. I was just wondering if I could look up like what 13 tons of water would look like to just sort of get a good visual on that. But hey, find out whatever a useful ton looks like for you, and then picture fucking 13 of those. That's how big that bell is. We've learned something. Not anything of import, but learning just a little bit helps. Anyway, I'm gonna do what Hornet's doing and go get some sleep. I've been Remy of the Free Association. Thank you to anyone watching this. I hope that you are having a good time in the time and space in which you occupy. Our next stream is going to be Sunday, like usual, unless something happens. It shouldn't, but I like saying that just to give myself an out in case something happens. Or I just don't feel like it, which would count as something happening. Uh, yeah, that's it. On that day, we'll go, I'll figure out where I'm supposed to go in Shellwood and we'll get back onto the main quest line, I think, unless something incredibly interesting pops up. Yeah, so till then, I love you. Stay alive. Have a good night.